Alright, so I'm here now. We're waiting just a second here to get guy in here is asking for some help, and then we will be giving him some help here. Now try to see what he can do. Oops. Second here to get where is that? Let me. Guy in here is asking for some help, and then we will be giving mute the volume here on it, so I'm not hearing it. Yeah, that's Chris opening it. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the 5-star was definitely disappointing, but wasn't too bad. You know, pulling the Mordo out of my PHC, duping him, giving him some more levels, giving my Captain America some more levels. Wasn't too bad either. So it wasn't too bad. What we're going to do is work on teaching, showing a guy here how to install OBS. So if he's on, the first thing you want to do here is go to download, or download right here. You should just hit this download too. Mine would be Windows OS X. That might be Apple. I don't know if you're doing it on Apple. Hey Aaron, how's it going? I'm just doing some like tech support here right now real quick. Not really doing any stuff. I don't do Apple though, so I don't know exactly what Apple would be. I assume Apple is OS X. Which probably won't really work on mine. But I'll click on it and see if the download screen comes up, because that's where you're going to want to go. Says he's online in the other chats. I haven't seen him here in the chat specifically for in the YouTube chat yet, but let's get this one over here maybe. No, I don't want to be there, I want to be here. I don't know why mine's not still bringing the screen up. Or you could always hit the download up here. Here we go. YouTube chat is working. Alright. Yeah, I've got... Well, my screen up here, I've got two displays. So on here, I've got, I still have the YouTube chat, and then I have the line chat up, along with my actual OBS studio. Then here, you'd probably do the download the installer. You'd want to go for the Apple if you're installing it on an Apple. So let me go download installer. You may have to click on the Apple first though. Yeah, click on the Apple. Download for Mac. Because obviously downloading for downloading the PC version on your Mac won't work very well. Let's go on Crockbait. I'm just doing some OBS tech support here real quick. Trying to help another guy out. Let's see, let's get off this screen as quick as I can. Let's go home. And then some of the stuff you're probably going to want to search right away. How to use OBS Studio. I don't know if I can even technically show this. But, I mean, most of these you could go through and just kind of like watch the top couple. Will start showing you how to do everything you need to do. Probably be one of the easiest ways to figure out how to use some of the different functions on it. And then as you run into different issues, we can get into some of them. I can probably show you some of it right here. We'll bring this over here. Does this look really weird? All right, let's go to... take studio mode off, so we'll just show you the one we're on. You notice I have different screens set up in here. So this is my basic game setup. I don't have my screen mirror on or my chat mirror on right now, or they would be in there. I have a start end pick graphic. If I play 2 games at once, this has everything else is still set in, but you can't see it all. Then display 1 I've set up as 1. Just the game, which obviously isn't working because I don't have the game set up. Just the webcam. I have another shirt. Let's see, that would be another game. But if you go into then, say into one of these, you also have other different windows set up. So let's create a new scene and we'll call it, we'll just call this learning. So currently there's nothing in here, so we will add a image first of all. Add, well, we'll add, yeah, let's add Doug on my couch. Bam! So that'll be my background picture. That's my dog Doug. Yeah, we might be able to get into some of the issues you have, Crackbait. I don't know exactly if I can though. I don't use reflector, but I do believe the other guy here I'm trying to help, I do believe he does use reflector. You're using an Apple product, aren't you, Crackbait? Do you guys use Apple then, or do you use, isn't that supposed to be like Air something? Let's see, it probably says up here somewhere if I go back and look in these other notes. Because other guys were also using Apple who were talking to him. What's the Air thing called that Apple uses? Air server? So you may need to use Air server. That might wind up helping you out. Let's see here. You should still be able to put an Air server receiver on your PC. After you download it, you would install it. Seaboy Huff. Install. Then open it. Because the way I still have it set up, I don't use Air server. I use like Mirror Op, I believe. I don't even have it on here. I have to look down here. My icons. I use Mirror Op right there, and then the receiver is on my computer, and the sender is the one that I have on my phone or on my tablet. And then if we want to add things, let's see, first thing we want to do is probably add a window capture. So I already have my webcam in here. If say I didn't have it, I would start with create new window capture. Because the ones I've already created, they're already automatically in there. They'll always be in the list. As long as I don't delete them off one of these other lists, as long as they're in there somewhere, they'll always be in there. But if I wanted to create it new, which will be your only option right now, as you don't have any other ones in here yet, you go OK. And then we're going to look to try to find the one that would be that. So this would be this, and can I rename it yet? No, I can't rename it yet. So we're going to add it. It's going to come in here, and then I'm going to change. I'm going to rename it to webcam number 2, just so I can remember. And then you can move it around wherever you want it. I believe the Alt button will let you move the picture around with just you know, just changing the edges, or you can, you know, scale it however you want to. Oops, that's not the one I want to move. We don't want to move Doug. We just want to move me. So we'll scale me down to what looks pretty decent. OBS Studio is its own thing. So OBS Studio should just open as OBS Studio. It's its own program. So you should not be opening OBS Studio with anything. But I want to create a shortcut to your desktop when it comes up. I keep all my streaming stuff I have down here, and then all my other stuff I keep over here. So I have OBS Studio, my camera, my mirror program. This Restream chat I can't even use anymore. I could probably just delete it, but I haven't got around to it yet. Line chat, which I have up every time I'm playing because it makes my life a lot easier. Let's see, what are we doing here with this picture? I'd say probably just say okay. Should just open. Doug is the Boxer Lab. Try it. Alright. So then let's go. Let's bring a line chat over here then. Maybe this will help you guys out a little bit more. And try to see here who I'm talking to here and how it's all going. Yeah, Doug is pretty super amazing. He's got a ton of personality. He's very smart. He's pretty cool. And then, let's see, so we've already added an image. Let's see if we try to add another image. So we'll add another image in here. So like the most useful things for this would, like, if you're gonna do like a border for your webcam, or a border for that, or you want to do your like your wording on here or something else, you add a second image. So because I don't want to look through my pictures right now with you guys because I don't know what exactly we're gonna find, we'll add an existing image I already have. It's like a t-shirt I made, so we'll just add this as another little thing. We'll just throw it right down there in the corner. We'll throw it right there. Start looking through my random pictures. It could get I could get in a lot of trouble really fast. So most of what I'm showing you right now is not in a way I really want to be showing things, because there are some dangers. If I click on the wrong button, I can show you guys the wrong information really quickly. Alright, so what are we looking at here? I would assume just open? I don't know why it didn't look like it gave it to you in a better downloading package. I don't want to go and fully install a new version of OBS on here, because then that could get confusing for me. Let's see, it's got power. This has some power though, so I'll turn this on, and then I will turn on mirror op. This is the one I currently use, so we'll hide that right up there in the corner. And then I will go on my tablet right here, so you can see my mirror op right here, and it will search and find me. So then we'll play. So I got this up, and we'll hide that screen over here, and then we will go add. We'll go window capture. We'll create new again, and we'll call this MCOC number 2. I already have it in here, so I mean, I would obviously want to be doing that, but if I wanted to go through in here, Hey, look, it already knew exactly what I was looking for. The first one, it gave me an option. The last window I opened. That's what I want. Otherwise, I'd look through here and then go like, that's not it. Let's mirror up. Hey, look, there it is right there. Okay. And then we'll minimize that, and we'll bring the game up. There, this over here. Alt to move the red lines a little bit. Oh, I can't see what you're saying now because I left it right there. Nah, that's just fine, man. I got to. This is pretty much just as much fun for me as teaching guys how to play the game. So it's not necessarily the best with the OBS Studio, but I think I got a pretty good idea what I'm doing. Yeah, it should just be running as its own program, because if I close this down, oops. Oh no, I can't close it down. Oh, I close it down, then we lose the stream. But I have the symbol here. You should be able to install the program is what you want to do. So you shouldn't be trying to open it as, shouldn't have to open as something else. It should open as program. Can I open a second window? Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I can open a second one without killing the stream. It would probably be the same way you should do with everything else. Your PC should have air server, receiver, and then whatever you're trying to send from, then you would need air server sender. B. So you would air server receiver on PC and air server sender on phone. When you go to download the specific thing, you should have both. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. The one that's actually going to matter is going to be more your phone than your computer. If that is though, however, then yeah, you would have just downloaded the wrong version of OBS. You will need to download OBS for Windows on your Windows PC. But you would still download. You're still going to need to use Air Server most likely to send a bit back and forth. And I will copy what I just wrote in the chats. Control C. Over to here. So yeah, so you have to go. I would really quickly uninstall everything you just downloaded for OBS, and then we will go back to OBS, and you'll have to go download for Windows, download installer. And you click on the download screen, Windows installer. Yeah, it's not going to matter because you're Crackbait, because you're using an Apple product. It's still going to be, it's still going to work the exact same way. I'm trying to say, well, I'm trying to explain to you on one thing and to C-Boy Huffy on the other one. Maybe I should be more specific who I'm talking to. C-Boy Huffy installed his incorrectly. He downloaded the Apple version of OBS Studio onto his PC, which obviously doesn't work. He still has to install the Windows version of OBS onto his PC. And then Air Server is still going to be what you would need. King root can add to the PHC. Let's see if we can find that really quickly. MCOC Infobot. Is that right here? No, this is something else. No, this is Basic Heroes. same thing. So same thing too. Basic heroes. Let's see. Let's go for list. Arena blackout. Champ info. Would that be champ info maybe? Oops. Champ info. That wasn't it. So what was the, what are these things? I don't know if I've ever looked at half these screens before. Now these are synergies, how much rank ups cost, synergies. All right, on here maybe let's go champ info. Was it the one I want to look at? Was it calendar maybe? Try calendar. You know, trying to see if I can spell correctly. Let's see. King Groot will go in on the 15th. So King Groot should have gone in yesterday, Aaron. I would say you probably want OBS Studio crackbait. I want the newest one possible. Let's see. Go back here. Now, doing a better way of getting your chat to come from YouTube Gaming to come over here. I need a better way to do it. I don't feel like I have a really good way to do it right now. I just kind of cheat. I essentially have the display. So let's see if I can do this really quickly here where it's... Oh, maybe I can do it if I do it backwards. We'll add display capture. Let's go, let's try and do display 2. I think I can do display 2. Don't want display 1. The other display. Okay. Is that display right? Yes. So then, kind of what I did is I would just crop it in. This is kind of how I'm cheating to get mine in there right now. So then I would just take that other one, put it in here, and we'll shrink it down to about the right size, and we'll throw it right in there. Yeah, but okay, I have it popped out right now, but if I go to try to add, it would be window capture. I'll go create new. Microsoft Edge, no. 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 And I believe there's all of them. And none of them worked. To window capture. So, I mean, I have it popped out literally in the one. Oops. Yeah, discard. Discard. And delete. Pick up angle one. So right now I literally have just it out. It's captured on my other display. So if I move my mouse over here on another display, or I have my pictures right here too. Why is it showing up on my webcam? Oh, I bet you I'm on a delay. No, I'm not in delay. It's weird. It's showing up on some of them, but not on all of them. Oh, let's take... Oh, I bet you I just moved that. I must have my settings set up differently too. Because normally I have my settings set up where when I put the mouse on top of something, there we go. Maybe it just won't because it doesn't read it as a top window. So to add the webcam, we already did that. We'll take webcam 2 and we will remove it real quickly. You sure? Yes. We'll go and we will add. It's going to be window capture. And I already have it in here. It would be my webcam, but we'll just create it as new. We'll call it new webcam. And that's not what I want. I want my eye. So I look for the one that I know is already the right list. The CL eye test EX. It's a webcam. So okay. So it comes in and I shrink it back down to the right size and throw it back down in the corner. Bam, there it is. Now the webcam may be a little bit harder depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'm using a webcam that I used for, it's actually an old PS2 webcam, so I had to go online and find something that I could use to a specific piece of software to download, a driver that would let me take it and use it. But it wasn't too hard for me to find. You're going to need to do the air server Seaboy Hoffy. You're going to need the air server receiver on your PC and the air server sender on your phone or tablet, whatever you want to be sending it from. Hey Brian Best, how's it going? Doing a little bit of teaching here on how to run OBS Studio. Maybe this one's probably what I want. Where's the rest of it though? Did I close YouTube down? I don't think I did. Here it is. Let's take this. Oh, maybe I did. We'll take it over here. So I can still monitor to make sure this looks like what I want it to look like. And we're here, live tech support. Still monitor to make sure this looks like what I want it to look like. Go up and mute it. Ow. Fortunately, the way I window capture this will be a little bit obnoxious. Well, you're still going to need, I can monitor it like that. You're still going to need the air server, receiver, and sender, so you can, that's probably the hardest part to figure out how to do correctly, is how do you get the game now onto your computer? Your inbuilt webcam should work pretty easy, Crockbait. You should just have to turn it on first, because I have my actual webcam picture itself is right here, and then it's kind of how I know what the extension is for it when I open it up. So you need to open it first, and you need to always have this open because you're going to window capture it open. And then normally I take my webcam that I have up and running and I put it on my second monitor and bury it somewhere. But in order to window capture something, you have to have a window to actually capture. So I have my windows that I'm currently capturing. All right, here I am capturing the chat, which I think was about there. The game, which doesn't really matter where I put it. The chat matters a little bit though, because the chat, I'm not actually capturing the chat 100%. I am capturing a small portion of my second monitor where I have the chat in. And then my webcam, I'll hide it all off to the side. If you're in the actual chat, I can do that, and then we can blow this up. Oh, but I still can't read it that good. How am I connecting my game to my computer? You are connecting your game to your computer through Air Server. Let's see, where's what I wrote earlier? I'll just copy and paste it again. And now let me do it. Send. Why has it been a jerk? There we go. That'll work. I don't like that blowing up on full screen now. You don't necessarily need to bring out another monitor, but it definitely helps. Because, I mean, you can always just hide other monitors underneath everything else, too. I mean, I could hide everything on this screen just fine. I could always have this over here, and have this over here, and have this over here, have this over here, and have OBS up here, and then bring up this, and just have this on top of everything look like this. It still works for all the window capturing. Everything is still captured just fine. But it's just, I mean, I think it definitely works a little bit easier, though, if you go and you put everything on 2 monitors. I'd eventually like to go to a 3-monitor setup if I could. But you don't necessarily have to have everything up and running like how I'm running it either. I mean, a lot of guys run it just with the game as the entire background and then just a webcam. I like having the chat in there, though, personally. I think that makes life in general a lot easier when you have the live chat on there. It makes it much better quality for the replays and all that. I think dual monitor is definitely easier. I'd like to go to a 3-monitor setup here eventually. Let's make sure you stay plugged in here so you got a little bit of juice. Juice action. I don't know. I don't use Air Server, so the one I used was $10, but I don't know if you can even use that on an Apple. So I'm not sure how much Air Server costs. I thought Air Server was actually free, but it might not be free because you're trying to use it. Because you're trying to use it for the purposes of live streaming, so it may let you screen on there, but as soon as you try to record or you try to live stream, it may cut off and say you have to pay money for it. Because the one I use is free until I start to live stream with it or start to record, and then as soon as I start to record or live stream, then it says I have to buy a license. But the license for the one I use is only $10, but I'm using an Android, so I only kind of know the answers for Apple. I'd assume it's not too bad. It's probably more than worth it because the other option is to go get like an Elgato cable, or yeah, Elgato cable, and those are like $300. So $10-20 ain't too bad. I mean, once you start getting the OBS Studio and you can start doing all kinds of real cool stuff with it, I'd say it's pretty cool. It's not too bad of an expense. I'm waiting here. We'll get see if we can't play a little bit. Still working on trying to clear master mode. I took a little bit of break from it. I was working on trying to clear Act 4 and trying to not work on master mode. In the face. Come on, Thor. Don't be a jerk. Ow. Okay, crackbait. Yeah, I don't necessarily have all of the answers. I kind of only know the ones that I've worked on so far. Stuff I figured out. Alright, but I don't need this one up anymore. I don't want to close that one out though still. Still something I leave up. Bring that over here. Oh, if I bring that, I can't bring that over here though either, can I? If I have it done right now, it needs to stay right there, unfortunately. Blow up to full screen. It still doesn't look very big. I wonder, can I? No, I still won't go on anything else. What I like to do personally, normally while I'm streaming, I actually have Studio up all the time, and then I'll have it set up like this or this or something like that. So then this screen will be the one that's actually going on, and this will be my optional screen, where I'll have like my start end pick there or something like that. So in case I do need to walk away for a minute or something, I can always just hit a button. I don't know if they're going to release Thanos into the game yet this year, because I don't think the movie comes out till next year. Infinity Gauntlet movie. Next thing you would need would probably be go to YouTube and just start, searching how to do the different stuff I just kind of showed you a couple minutes ago. How to add the different boxes and how to get used to it, and how to use this stuff, how to do all your settings. Let's see, I can't necessarily change most of my settings right now, but you'll need to go through and figure some of this stuff out. Stream I can't go into at all because there's information in there I cannot show you. But getting like this screen figured out correctly, there's a way you can ask on OBS Studio's homepage for exactly what these settings should be. It's pretty good to do that. So I went through first, I watched a couple videos on guys who are already streaming to see what they said they had these set for, and I just kind of copy and pasted them, and then I went to the OBS Studio page, put in my specific information for the specs on my computer and everything else that I have, And then I set these. These are really, really important. This makes a difference on the quality of everything that you look at. So audio settings are probably also really important. You take a look at kind of how you're supposed to have them set up. So I did that and then went and custom set everything up to how I needed to. Videos, same thing. Hotkeys, I think I took them all off. I don't use any hotkeys. Advanced, I don't think I do anything with advanced. General is just general. I can't go to stream. Stream is where you would put in your YouTube ID key. So I can't really show you that. When you go in YouTube, where's YouTube? YouTube Video Manager, live stream. I think we can show you this without... Let's just make funny. This isn't actual YouTube. Ow. All right, go to actual YouTube then. Yeah, you need to find a way to get your webcam so you can window capture it. But if you come in here to live stream, hopefully it's, I don't think this shows my key. I'm pretty sure my key is blocked. Here it is, it's blocked, yeah. But you get your stream key here, you copy and paste it over into the other settings, and it'll show you all that. Let's bring OBS back up. But yeah, you would need to get your webcam. So the first thing you need, in order to be able to screen capture it, you need to get this up. So I don't know how you would go about on your computer. On mine, I mean, I have a specific program that I have downloaded for mine. So well, actually, the webcam is probably in here somewhere. I would assume if it's installed, it should be in here under probably W. You should have webcam. I don't have a webcam built into my computer, but I would assume it would be here. And then I would just drag the shortcut out onto here. Mine, I had downloaded a separate shortcut, so I can just pop it up easily every time. So run the program, and it'll pop up. Because you need to have the window, because this is what you're trying to capture. I don't want it blown up though. But you go in here, add new, window capture once you have the window up already. Create new. It already knows that's the one I want because it's the one I was just touching on and playing with. But if it wasn't, say I wanted that one, which is nothing. Line app. I don't know why it won't let me capture line app either. No. Can I capture line app? Nope, won't let me web capture line app. So line app I still have to do the same way still too, where I bring, if I do want to capture it, I just have to bring it into a display and then capture it that way. Yeah, there's probably a way to do it, Crockbait. I would assume if you would maybe Google your specific laptop or device and be like, how do I look at my webcam or something, or how do I open my webcam? You could even like Google how do I screen capture webcam on this specific device, or YouTube it. I mean, I figured out pretty much all the answers to everything from YouTube. I don't think I got many answers from Google. This is probably rough though, watching that on so many different screens. And I will remove that one because I already got that one right there. But yeah, trying to figure out how to get the camera into a screen like this so you could capture it is going to be the hardest part. I would assume if you would just go in to program, in here, Google down, scroll down. It should be in here. should have one that would say like webcam if it was built in. You should be able to just double click on it, and that should bring up this screen right here, and then you should be able to screen capture or window capture. Yeah, window capture this particular screen. And then to do Skype was a whole other pain in the butt. In order to do Skype, I had to go into the Skype settings and make sure that I had the microphone set on for like my microphone and the speakers set up as like my desktop or something like that. I don't want to go into Skype though because I don't want to give everyone's names and all that and numbers. Woohoo! If I can move in AQ. Yeah, you can always do it the super generic way too. You know, just like stick it in a corner and then go add display capture. We'll go, okay, we'll just leave it as display capture, and we're going to capture display 1, right? Yeah. Okay, now this looks way more confusing than it really is. So what we're going to do, we're going to take Alt button and just drag it over and condense it all down a bit. Oops, I don't want to go that far over though. I'll leave my hammer in the corner. And take it down to the other side and bring it in there and bam. So we've kind of done it. Yeah, I already have a 5-star Ant-Man and I already have a 5-star Pillow Hands. So look at my champs for 5 stars. It's not even that bad. I think everybody in there is pretty bad for what I have for 5 stars. So, you know, Kamala Khan, she just fits right in there. You know, so there's nobody. You know, my Star-Lord's pretty good. I guess I just brought him up to rank 3 today. Drax is good. Juggernaut will be awesome once I get him awakened. Black Panther's probably good. I don't really think Kamala Khan is really any better or worse than Captain Marvel. I know some people like Captain Marvel, but to be honest with you, I really don't know why. I think she's pretty useless too. So, but I'll survive. The rest was pretty good. I mean, whenever you pull a 4-star out of a premium hero crystal, it's not that bad. So, I'm going for mass quantity anyways. I just pulled her out of a 10,000. I'm going 10,000 for a reason because I know I'm just going to get, it's going to be garbage anyways. So why spend 15,000 on a garbage pull? I'll just spend 10,000. I don't think she does. She doesn't do any damage. I don't care how many times people tell me she hits decently hard. She doesn't. Sure, if you take her up to rank 4, but I bet you if I take my Kamala Khan up to rank 4, she'll hit pretty hard too. So I don't think Captain Marvel hits harder than anybody else does. She hits, I don't know, I'd say she hits pretty soft still. Yeah. Like my Guillotine and my Star-Lord, like, and my Iceman, they hit pretty hard. They're going to just straight drop people. Captain Marvel's still going to take a ton of hits to drop anybody. Yeah, if you want to take her up to rank 4, I bet you too. If you know, I awaken my Kamala Khan and I take my Kamala Khan up to R4, I could do a legend run with her at R4 too. Oh, well, they're not at the same level. Where do I have them at the same level though? Let's see, 4 stars. I probably don't have them both though. Now let's go 3 stars then. 3 stars probably the only ones I'll be able to compare. So let's see, 3 star. My Kamala Khan maxed out. Oops, no, I wanted info. Says she attacks at 498. Captain Marvel says, ooh, 526. Oh, 25 more. Wow. Let's see, anybody over here actually hit hard? You hit significantly harder than both of them? You should. 539. Yeah, it's not really that much higher, but it's a little bit higher. Thor hits hard, but I think Thor only hits hard once you have the armor breaks on, though. I don't think he actually hits hard. Yeah, he only hits hard once he has the armor breaks on. Yeah, Gully says she only hits her 500, but she puts a ridiculous bleed on there, too. But yeah, you know, I've been playing with him for quite a while, and I haven't seen anything from Captain Marvel that really makes me think, like, oh, she's amazing. Now, the other one, Miss Marvel, I think is pretty good. But Captain Marvel is just, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything for me, at least. Yeah, a little bit. There's a lot of guys I see just to be kind of useless. I don't see a specific thing in her that leads me to believe that she is all that much better than anybody else. You 5 stars. Oh, that's still from the beginning of the month. Well, Lana, thank you. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, pretty happy we don't really have that particular issue. We get to open kind of whenever we want to and do whatever we want. So if we look right now at Summoner Advancements, see, I'm probably way out in the lead. Yeah, that's nice. I'm at 38. So I got almost double the next guy behind me. Am I? No, I'm more than double the next guy behind me, I think, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, a little more than double than the next guy behind me, so. I didn't do anything in Alliance Quest completion. Where am I at in item usage? Item usage, I'm probably not up that high. Yeah, I'm second. I don't even feel like I've really used anything yet. Node removal? I probably don't necessarily get that high for node removal either. I don't know why. Node must be very specific nodes that you remove. I don't think it just counts as just any of them. I opened some crystals earlier. Maybe I can open a couple. Yeah, I ranked 3 my 5-star Star-Lord, and I finished ranking up my X-23 to rank 3, and I believe I took my Quake to rank 4, my 4-star. So I did a little bit. I did a bit. To do what I have for crystals up. I don't have a whole lot right now for crystals because I think I've already opened most of them. Maybe we can do a couple. To do what do we got up here? Do we have anything here I get points for? Let's see, this is Skill Arena Battle. Do I get points for opening premium hero crystals? No. So I cannot open any character crystals because I'm not going to get points for it. See what else we got here though. We can open all these though on item usage. let's switch over to oops, that's not what I want. Studio mode. Let's go this. And transition. Let's remove that learning one I just did because I don't need that in there. And then let's see here if I can finish getting the setup right. Right there like that. So then let's close that. I think this is all right. So I think now we're back to normal. And Nick, one of the bigger things you want to do, make sure the guys you're ranking up, make sure they're awakened already. So your two 440s, you want to make sure that they're awakened. That'll be one of the bigger things that'll help. And spend as much time as you can in the arena. I spent most of the day in the arena. I probably scored about 3 million today in the Hood arena. So I need to do a little bit more on that. And I scored a little bit in the T4 basic arena. Done 2 runs through with my 5-star so far. I want to open max signature crystals, gold crystals. I didn't know I had any of these in here. Oh man, I could totally use these. I had to stop ranking guys up because I completely ran out of gold. Probably open some of these, but I don't get anything particularly awesome. That's cool. The energies that I can use right now that were in item usage. The max signature ability crystals, I'm saving both of those up till I get 100 in them. I think those will make for cool videos. Anything cool? Nothing else cool. Can I even open any of these? Maybe I can open some of these. Probably completely out of battle chips. Alright, we can do one more of these then. Woohoo! Units. Awesome. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on streaming. One guy said he wanted a little bit of help with the OBS, so I figured I would come down and help him out with it, and then started thinking, well, if I start a stream, it's probably going to be the easiest way to help him, so that's all I'm really going to do. I'm pretty tired. I got to get up early tomorrow. I'm on vacation. We're going to the beach, so yeah, you know, if you want to, you can subscribe. Come back later on. We'll probably do some more playing next time. It won't be... probably won't be doing tech support again anytime soon, but who knows? If somebody says is what they need specifically, then maybe it is what I'll do. So, you know, thank everybody for coming in, stopping by, and hopefully this was helpful, you know. If it was, hit the subscribe button and come on back, and maybe next time we can play a little bit of the game. So, take it easy, guys.